I'm dying to get a tattoo. I gotta go get a tattoo. I'm wearing my fake tattoos and loving every minute of it.
They're still there?
Oh yeah, still here. Look.
You had those put on before the weekend.
Yeah. Ralph was accusing me of not showering. I go, I shower every night.
Do you put plastic around your arms?
I try to, but I don't know. You know what it is? I don't sweat a lot. I'm not a sweater. I'm not a greasy guy.
Yeah.
So I guess they just stay on. But look at that. Look how handsome I look.
Well, maybe you don't need real tattoos. You'll just keep reapplying.
Just reapplying fake ones? I'm going to do a whole sleeve, I think, of fake tattoos. Like Tommy Lee.
Pretty good.
Yeah, like Tommy Lee. But I really do want to get one. And you know what? I've just decided I don't care what it is. Just put it on me.
Well, that's what I told you. That's a real tattoo.
That's a real man.
Something you go, oh, I've got a plan and let me do this or that.
Yeah, just stick it up.
Unless you're really decorating your entire body, what's the plan?
I mean, I want to put more thought into it than what Bon Jovi did and get a big Superman tattoo. You know, I've kidded him about that.
Hey, if he likes it.
Yeah. Shaq has one of those too, big Superman. You ever notice that on Shaquille O'Neal's arm?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, big giant Superman. But black guys, it doesn't show up as much. He's just got blue ink. You know, it's just a blue Superman.
Looks like a birthmark.
Yeah, it looks like a birthmark. You barely see it.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but on a white
You
guy,
can hardly see it, but it really shows up on Bon Jovi. You can't avoid it.
Hey, Robin, didn't I throw Ralph out of here about 15 minutes ago?
Back.
Yes.
Are you back?
He's like, yeah.
What do you want?
I'm ready to go, man.
What?
Get a tattoo.
What are you going to get?
I don't know. I'll just go and do it.
Yeah, let's do it already.
If I keep thinking about it, I'm never going to do it.
Yeah.
You can always talk yourself out of anything.
Yeah, let's go get something cool.
I'll do it this weekend.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I'm there.
All right, I'll call that lady.
So you'll come back in marked up on Monday.
Because if you don't go, I'm just going myself. I'm serious.
You know what? Now
I'm ready.
You'll get a call from Neil, and you'll get a call from Ronnie. And
Well, Ronnie knows what he wants. I don't know why Ronnie just doesn't go and get the tattoo. Why does he need us for?
He knew exactly what he wanted. He had it drawn up.
Plus, this is going to take 12 hours to put on his arm. It's a giant shark with a baby's head in it.
No.
Yeah.
With blood dripping.
With blood dripping out of the head. Hey, that's what the guy wants. You
Here's
said.
a guy who needs a design.
Did he draw it himself?
No, the artist drew it. I saw it. It's pretty wild.
But Ronnie just sat there and kind of came up with it. He's like, I'd like a shark.
Well, it was a weird meeting. We went to the tattoo place, me, Ralph, and Ronnie. And Ronnie's like a real hairy guy. I mean,
Yeah, he's going to have to shave.
in a way, it doesn't matter what he gets because it'll be covered by hair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how thick the hair is on his arms and shoulders
He'll
and back.
have to part his hair to show you his tattoo.
We thought he should get like a werewolf tattoo, but with no hair on his face, and just like the hair, his natural hair.
Would be the hair.
Because seriously, if he's going to get a tattoo, his hair's what's he going to do? Just shave a little patch so you can see the tattoo?
Every day?
Yeah.
He should get it on his palm. That's
Yeah.
the place
I mean, if he
to
gets a
find
shark, it's going to be a hairy shark.
Yeah.
So what good is it?
You'd have to shave it.
So the thing is, I don't know what he's going to do. And he's going to get this tattoo and shave his arm and get it.
But you do have a good point. Why has he been waiting for you?
I don't know.
If he already knows what he wants.
He wants the shark, but he wants to go with us and get the tattoo. And I just said to him, look, Ronnie, I don't really, quite frankly, want to sit there while you get a giant tattoo of a shark with a baby's head and blood spilling out of the head.
Was it really involved?
Well, it was kind of weird. What happened is we went to the place, and I sat with the woman for like a good half hour to 45 minutes trying to describe what I wanted. And it's true what they say. If you got to do, if you're
that's too
vague,
much.
that means you really don't want one.
Right.
Okay. Then Ralph had to go, and Ralph goes, I want like bones or like a bony substance, but not a picture of anything, but like a design, but in bone, like white bone is cool. And the woman was like, smoke was coming out of her head.
Right, the
She was
two
like,
of you
she was like,
wasting her time.
listen, you two faggots, why don't you get out of
pretty
here?
bad too. We had to go back.
Yeah, we had to go back, and meanwhile.
And this person is trying to make a living.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what she charges for a tattoo, but I'm sure, as she said, I can't put in 12 hours, waiting for these guys. I wanted Dee Snider's assistance, but of course, I don't know. He's too busy to help me. He's too cool to help out. Because Dee's real good
he
with...
can tell what kind of company he's in. Either you're a real man or you're not, and Dee's not going to be with you if you're going to act like a girl.
Well, I don't know.
Day.
It would have helped because he's real good at drawing tattoos, but of course Dee's too busy. He's too busy to hang out with his pussy friend.
Yeah. While you're crying.
Yeah. Because I want to get something cool, but you need a guy who knows something about tattoos. So anyway, And Ralph's like the wrong guy to go with because he's as confused as I am. He's like, I want something cool, like bone and like a hip bone.
And he draws. He could have drawn his own design.
I've drawn up like 900 of them, but I can't decide which one.
Like I want like animal remains, like fossils or bones.
No, I don't.
But I don't really want that. I just want something that has that feeling or texture to it. And like the girl's like, what? Like,
she
what
should
could
have thrown you all out.
Like and he was like, so then Ronnie's turn is to go. And meanwhile, we've been there 2 hours now, and even I'm fatigued for her, and I'm fatigued, and.
This is like the people I hate are people who go into shoe stores and ask to see every shoe in the store and then walk out without buying.
Yeah.
anything.
So
That's
then,
you.
yeah, it was us, and then Ronnie goes, and she could care less that I was Howard Stern, the tattoo artist. So she was like, who cares? Just pick something, you big homo. So you idiot. So
she's probably sitting there with her whole body drawn up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she has ink all over her body.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, right. She's like, just put the stupid tattoo on.
Anything.
Then Ronnie goes and he's like, she goes, well, do you know what you want? He goes, yeah, I want a shark. So she goes, oh, okay. He goes, yeah, you did my son, and you put a panther on his back, and I want a shark right here. And he points on his arm, like it's a place on his arm, like the middle of his arm.
Wasn't it
this
like
is forearm?
right here?
Yeah, it was his forearm,
Here. Okay.
like in the stupidest place. Right here, big shark. He goes with big teeth, and she goes, well, do you want, what kind of shark do you want? There's different sharks. She goes, do you have a book? Fine. Ronnie goes through the book, boom, 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 finds a shark, and then he starts mumbling. So now he's starting to sound like Ralph, and she's like, what? He goes, and like maybe like you could put like a baby's head in there, and
She said, do you want anything in the mouth?
yeah, and he goes, well, maybe a baby's head. So me and Ralph start laughing. The girl is like, it looked like the OJ jury. They were like vomiting. And then she goes, what? He goes, well, like a baby's head with some tooth marks in it and blood pouring out of its head. So Ralph and I are like, holy mackerel, this guy's sick.
He wants autopsy photos on his
Yeah, right. We were cracking up. It was just like too weird. And she said, she was kind of neat, this girl. She goes,
Marguerite.
Marguerite. Yeah, she goes, that's a pretty severe image. And I
gotta walk around with that for the rest of your life.
Well, I was like, no, man. Hey, that's what I wanted to see it. I want to see that on his arm.
That on his arm.
Yeah, I want to see the baby's head in it. I mean, who would think of a baby's head in a shark's mouth? Like Ronnie's
What does that mean?
Ronnie's a really sick guy. He's sick.
He is.
He's sick.
Call a psychiatrist.
Call a psychiatrist and ask him what that means.
Really?
Holy Jesus.
So like the woman goes, and we were laughing and goofing on him. So he goes, well, not a baby's head, something else maybe.
No, he's got to do it with the baby's head.
Yeah, he's got to do the baby's head.
Can't be anything else now.
So all of you girls are going to go this weekend?
Yeah, we're thinking about want to go with us.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking you should get? If you want to be really wild,
What?
you get like Bozo's face tattooed on your face, and the berry is his nose. Like a big red nose.
Get it right here.
Yeah.
Those are right there around the berry.
How cool would that be?
All right, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, because Ralph's got this big red... Ralph had this pimple on his face when he was like... How old were you when you had the pimple?
I was like a freshman in high school.
Yeah. He never had a berry on his face. He has a big red wart on his face.
He caused that?
Yeah, listen to this. He thought he had a pimple that wouldn't go away, so he was in school and he started picking at the pimple, and it bled because it wasn't a real pimple. It was something else, and then the blood formed this berry.
I was in class and I started picking at this new thing on my face, and I'm just
Oh,
sitting
so
there.
you didn't even look at it. You were just picking.
I thought it was a pimple, and I'm picking at it, and all of a sudden it like comes off, and this blood starts pouring out. I'm like, and I'm in the middle of class. I'm like. I pretended it was a bloody nose.
So you made that
out.
mess?
I don't know. I think it was there, and I think it sprung out, and I tried
It was
going to
be a berry anyway.
You know how
Yeah.
like Robin said she always
It
wanted
probably
to take
would have
her
been a
nail?
berry.
Yeah, it was going to be a berry anyway.
Someone's-
I think if he does the bozo face, he should put a horn in the berry.
Yeah.
So it does beef.
Beep, beep,
You
beep.
press the berry.
Why'd you get that thing taken off your face? You don't want to, huh?
I don't know.
You kind of dig it.
Do you think I should? Like seriously? I mean, I could.
You know what it is? It's kind of distracting.
Yeah, it's weird. See, I don't see it at that angle. I know it sticks out, but I don't know. It doesn't really bother me.
It's not bad, but I
guess
can
I'm
imagine if a
used to
chick
it.
was up close or something, or a guy, whatever you're
Do
into.
people rub your berry with love?
No, it's just like hanging there on your face, and like it doesn't belong.
Yeah, maybe I should get rid of it.
Well, Howard had some things removed.
Yeah, I had a big birthmark on my nose. Now, my nose is huge. And I had a birthmark on it, and then it started to rise and, like, actually get big.
Like a wart?
Like a wart. Like, it started to go. And I was like, oh, my God, not only do I have a big nose, but I've got this big thing on it.
It's growing
like a
something
witch.
else.
So I went right over. They sliced it right off. Are you afraid of the pain or something?
No,
because it doesn't hurt at all.
Actually, I was at the doctor, and he said, it's nothing to worry about, but you can get it taken off. And I was at the dermatologist, and he said, okay, let me give you a shot.
Yeah.
I said, no, I don't want a shot. He goes, well, I'll just burn it off.
Was that what you're afraid of, the shot?
Well, at the time, I was just a little weird about it. I didn't want somebody giving me a shot in the face.
No, it's nothing.
But they just freeze it.
But I would do it now, but I don't know. I'm not
You don't
afraid,
even care.
I'm not afraid. Yeah, I don't care.
It doesn't, like, you look in the mirror and it doesn't bother you.
I don't see it, you know what I mean? I guess yeah.
Yeah, well.
Maybe I'll get rid of it.
I don't know.
You think I should?
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't matter.
From my point of view, it's something to make fun of. So
yeah, so you
it was like your bad tooth that I got fixed. Now I'm sorry I fixed it because it was so funny to look at. You look like that Kukla, Fran, and Ollie character.
Sorry.
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 So what tattoo are you going to get if we go?
I'm going to get something in red. I mean, kind of like this was.
With the X-Man thing?
I don't know if I want that, but I've been working on a couple like little things. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I might even get the X.
See, he's still not decided.
I might even get the X. I might just go there and just get it bigger. Like this is too small.
Yeah.
But I'd get it a little bigger. I think it's kind of cool because it looks like a stamp or something.
Yeah. Why don't you get a big H in the circle?
For what?
For Howard.
Okay.
Your hero.
Or why don't you put your face on your arm and put one of those big slash marks over it?
Yeah. Big berry. All right, anyway, I got to take a break. And when we get back, I'll get to the phone calls. I'm sorry I didn't get to them. We were just discussing tattoos.
Very important.
That you're not going to get again.
Yeah, exactly. Gorillo just came in during the commercials. He goes, I'm thinking of getting another tattoo, too.
He wants to go with you now. I know you have like 20 people.
And he goes, but I'm not going to your guy. No. I said, maybe you should go to Marguerite because Gorilla got this tattoo like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he didn't want his mom to know he had a tattoo, so he put it on his groin.
Right. What is it again? I forget.
He has to tell you because he just told us, and I can't even remember what he said, but you can't tell what it is. It looks like a blotch of green ink. And I said, dude, why wouldn't you go to my person? Obviously,
who's a good artist?
You have no ability to go to someone good. Why would you come in here and insult me? Go, I wouldn't go to your guy.
No, not that I wouldn't. I don't want to seem like I'm glomming onto your like whole
You're not
trip.
glomming on to me. I don't care if you go to the person I would go to.
I didn't want to seem like I was joining the bandwagon. Dee
Snider told me that he went to this person, and Dee's got really good tattoos, so I figured that's the person to go to.
Okay, I didn't want to seem like I was coming in and going, I want to go too. I want to go get another tattoo.
Yeah. Show everyone your tattoo. Show the camera. Wait till you see this thing. Yeah, lift up your shirt. Wait, pull down he has to pull down his pants. Look at this. Wait. Pull it down.
What is that?
All right, now turn to the camera.
What is
Which one?
Homo.
It's that one up there, I think.
What is that?
It's a four-leaf clover.
Yeah.
And a clatter.
A clatter?
Yeah.
Look at that. It looks like a child put that on you. Look at
What
that.
is that supposed to? You could draw something.
And it's down by his genitals like a girl.
I know. Whenever he got it, he had to come in and take off his clothes every time he wanted to show everybody.
Unbelievable. So what kind of tattoo are you going to get?
I want to get a Celtic cross.
A Celtic cross?
I wanna get a
How come you get things I don't know what you're talking about?
Celtic
I
cross.
want to get a Celtic cross.
I didn't say that.
What do you want to get? I don't know what you said.
Celtic cross.
A Celtic cross?
Celtic.
Celtic?
What's a Celtic cross?
Celtic?
It's a form of
Cross?
Form of...
It's a form of gross.
A form of cross is what it's a Celtic.
The Celtic.
What is a Celtic cross?
Celtic
like a
cross
big-
is a form of art that they use in Ireland, and it's a different types of crosses and stuff.
What
How
mean?
do you spell Celtic?
Celtic.
Isn't that Celtic?
No, it's Celtic.
It would be Celtic.
You better
It
learn
is?
how it's said if you're going to get one.
I know how it's said.
Celtic.
What country are you from?
Well,
Brooklyn.
Irish.
Brooklyn. You're Irish?
I'm Irish and Italian.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, how come you don't get anything Italian put on you?
Yeah, like
I
a
haven't
spaghetti.
Maybe get like one of those
Slice of
horns,
pizza.
you know?
Yeah, like a horn.
No.
That's Italian. A horn?
Yeah.
No, what's a horn got to do with Italians?
Did you never see the Italian horn?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of that's Italian.
A Camaro.
A Cadillac.
So when are you going to get this thing?
As soon as I scrape up some money, I've been trying to save up to get, a tattoo every time I save up. Every time I save up some money, I have bills to pay.
Right.
For my gilded
the
gross.
bills come before the dead do.
So first, at least you're responsible. You know, to get first your bills and then the dead do.
I
Dead
pay
do.
my bills, I get my dead do, and then I get my gilded gross. Kaboom.
Well, you want to go with us and get the dead do?
I'd like to go and check her out. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like going with like 90 guys.
I know. That's why I don't want to bother you.
Yeah. I might even just go myself because it's
Well,
getting-
why wouldn't you just ask him who his artist is so you
he
could
can't.
use her?
He can't. He came in. He goes, "Of course, I wouldn't go to your dad do artist
No, I've been
because I got my own." I go, "Yeah, but obviously the one you went to, this was the first time he ever did a tattoo."
No, I've been suggested to a couple of people, and I wanted to go and
I've
check
been
out their
I
work.
was suggested to a couple of people.
To a couple of people.
I was suggested to a couple of. They suggested you to a couple of people.
What do you do?
Yeah.
I sit there.
I let them draw on me.
Why didn't you get a Catholic cross?
It's the same thing. It's not any.
Catholic cross.
Instead of a Celtic cross.
Yeah, why are you getting Celtic? Why don't you get a Catholic cross?
It's sort of like the same thing.
Yeah. So you're gonna get a big cross. Why don't you go to Richard's guy, man? Richard has a big cross on his arm. It looks
Richard's
cool.
guy split. He went up. He moved.
Did he really?
Yeah. I wanted to go to Richard's guy. Richard's guy is really good.
Yeah, Richard's got a big black circle with
I've
a
never
cross.
seen his tattoos.
Hey, Richard, come in with your tattoo. It's a little much. There's a lot going on that skinny
Let me
arm.
see that.
He's also got
Like a skull or
a skull. Yeah, he's got like a steer's head.
Yeah, the steer's head's pretty cool. Where is he? Wait till you see this. This guy put a cross on his arm. It's bigger than the one they hung Jesus on. Let's see, man. Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt.
Holy.
Look at what the hell. He's got a cross with a burning
oh my
heart.
Goodness.
No baby.
It takes up his entire shoulder.
Yeah, it's just a big tattoo, huh, Richard?
Is that a gilded gross?
Ralph is going to be a nightmare.
Why?
Yeah, because he went with me like when I got my hair dyed purple.
Yeah.
And he just sits there and goes, could we see how it would look first of all if we did it like this way or if we did it that way?
And you were
So,
like, just do it.
Right. I just wanted it done. So if he goes there, he's going to say, well, can we see how it would look this way? But it's on his arm forever.
Right.
So.
Yeah, he shouldn't get one, Ralph.
He sounds very uncertain about what he wants.
Let me see your steer's head. Yeah, I like that one. That's kind of cool.
Let me see that one.
Yeah, it looks kind of neat.
He's always getting them pretty big, though.
Yeah, they're a little too
That could-
large.
that- could've
Tell him
been
what
a
you
little
want for your
smaller.
back. Listen to this.
You're gonna get something on your back?
He wants to get his whole entire back done.
Well, not my
No,
whole
don't
back,
do
just
that,
like
man. That's really gross.
The top half of my back.
Tell him
hate
what you
that.
want.
I want like a horse, like a bucking bronco horse.
Yeah.
With like
Oh,
a
no.
cowboy. But the cowboy's like a skeleton. He's got like a cowboy hat on, but it's a skull.
Oh, dude.
And
Dude,
then, like,
can I
in a
talk you out of
canyon
that?
With like all these flames coming around it.
You look kind of cool enough, man. You don't need more tattoos.
But it would just be for me. I mean, because who'd really see my back,
Chicks, and like when you go to the beach, you're gonna look like a douche. I mean, it's like a bit much. He's gonna get a giant. Hey, Ralph, he's gonna get a giant horse.
Maybe you should be a little bit more indecisive like me.
Yeah.
There's something to that whole thing.
Richard, why don't you just set yourself on fire? That's a whole interesting look too. Dude, you got like 2 cool tattoos. It's kind of enough. Like, don't overdo the whole.
Yeah, don't do your whole back.
Yeah, guys who get totally
not
inked.
Well, not like my whole back, but just like, about like a quarter of my back. Like
Really?
Yeah.
I hate those big tattoos.
Why would you want it like what's the idea? Why on the back? Just so you can get something big?
Just, something big, because I want something.
But who'll see it? You won't even see it.
But I didn't even necessarily want, like, these ones came out a lot bigger, and I suggested it to the guy. He sketched it out, and the thing was huge, and
Right.
it looked great. I was like, wow, it'd be a great tattoo,
Right.
I mean, when I told him about this one, I had envisioned it a lot smaller, but once he gets going,
Were
you're
you
like,
high as a kite when you got those things on?
No,
'Cause where you to-
because he's pretty serious. If you go in there messed up, he won't do you. What I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. You want to have this?
man.
Let's
you
go.
want to have this big thing on your back for what reason? You can't see it. Nobody else can
Because
see
he
it.
thinks because it looks cool. It's like the whole presentation. You know what I mean? But
But if it's some piece of art, put it on your wall. You don't need it on your back.
here, man, do me a favor here. Tape this on your back. Let's see how it looks. Here, take your shirt off. Here, look. This is a horse. Robin, I drew this as a horse,
You drew his tattoo.
and this is the cowboy with a hat.
You gotta draw fire now.
Looks like Gumby
No.
and Pokey.
Hey,
Actually.
put it on his back. See how it looks. Tape it on there. See, and if it looks good, we'll tell you. There you go, man. Hey, it doesn't look so bad.
Wait a minute. You got to put it on.
Look at that. Let's see. Turn around. Yeah, hey, that looks pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah. Wear that all day and see how people react to it.
I was wrong, Richard. That's cool.
Yeah, you look cool, man.
Where are the canyons and the flames? You didn't put
You're a cool guy.
because he wants a habitat that the horse is going to be in.
Yeah, because you're going to have to like put it in a forest and stuff. Dude, you look pretty cool with the way you are. With the red hair and everything. The purple hair and the tattoos.
Right.
But like sometimes you can go overboard because you get bored with what should I do next?
Your back shouldn't have a mural on it.
Why don't you pierce your belly button or something? You know what I mean?
My nipple.
Yeah. Do something like, you know what it is? There's not enough cool stuff you can do to yourself. You know what I mean?
And then you go overboard and you do something stupid.
You start dyeing your hair white. You don't know what to do. You just want to do cool stuff.
Get the belly button ring. That would be better.
Yeah. I mean, I dig your tattoos. I really do. But I'm just wondering, like, at some point, isn't it a little gross?
Like Tommy Lee's arm.
Yeah, like Tommy Lee's arms look like a guy who's been, like, in an accident.
And
it looks
goes
dirty.
All up into his nipple.
Yeah.
It looks like a real bad mistake is what it looks like.
And now he's ruining Pamela Anderson, getting her all tattooed up. 1 or 2 tattoos are cool.
But that's why I wanted it on my back too, not like a full sleeve. It'd just be.
You're on your way to a full sleeve, dude.
No.
Yeah. Once you take up a quarter of your back.
You know what happens? Then you take up the quarter of your back. All of a sudden you say, "Oh my goodness, that looks kind of weird." Then you put something else trying to balance it out.
Because then, like the horse will be lonely with the guy, and then you got to put like Robinson's got to put a whole environment back there for the horse.
I'll put a sunset on there.
Yeah, right.
You don't have a sleeve, you'll have a shirt.
Yeah. Dude, you did enough with the tattoos.
Yeah.
You got enough skin art.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, he's doing it.
He's going. He doesn't have your problem.
He's been telling me this for over a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in his head.
But Richard, you're busting on me, but didn't you say it took you like 2 years before you decided what you wanted?
But he wasn't in the tattoo parlor, Ralph.
You can't sit there for 2 years.
Oh, there you go.
Marguerite.
Yeah, we went to this Marguerite. We drove her nuts. And we never even got anything. None of us.
That's awful.
Yeah. So she never even got paid.
Yeah, she drew like sketches.
Yeah, if she does one on me, I'll give her a good tip. For wasting her time. You know what I mean? Gorilla, I just think about, I don't know about Richard, but at least he seems to get decent tattoos. Your story is a whole different thing. You go to like these guys. How much did you pay for your tattoo?
Oh, technically, I didn't pay for it.
Technically.
It was
Technically.
Technically, I
What do you mean technically you didn't pay?
technically.
Yeah, well,
Technically.
I think you paid too much and you didn't pay anything.
I think it was like maybe $40.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did yours cost, Richard?
Well, the skull, the steer skull cost like $75, and then the cross and the heart was like $150, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what technically you didn't pay anything, but then you said you paid.
Well, it was a birthday gift.
Oh, it was? Oh, I see.
From the ex.
I see. From your ex-girlfriend.
Couldn't have bought you a good one?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, she didn't
fixed
like
you.
him that much.
Yeah.
She wanted her name, but I said no.
Sure.
At least you knew that much.
He's not that stupid.
All right, dude. Dudes. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe you ought to go with Richard, not Ralph, when you go to get a tattoo.
I don't know, man. Richard's a little out of control.
At least you might get close to getting one.
Ralph puts too much thought in. Richard puts no thought in. You know what
There's
I
a
mean?
balance
Somewhere
there
in
somewhere you should
between. Maybe we
hit.
both go.
Yeah, maybe. I want to go with D. Snyder, but D blows me off, so.
Like that time D came over your house and we're hanging out with him, he had some good ideas. I mean, he was like, you got to do this, that, and that.
Yeah, D knows what to do with a tattoo, and then, like, it's like kind of a drag. It's like I try to hint to him. I go, D, maybe you
Please
should come
go
with
with
me.
me.
And he's like, I don't know, man.
Did he call you when he wanted to go?
Well, he called me recently for some advice on radio and stuff. But I didn't call him back because he doesn't call me about tattoos.
Oh, geez.
Screw him.
He's too cool for that.
Yeah.
you know?
Hey, D, how about going with me and like help me, get my art done?
Yeah, right.
Help me with my artwork. I'm not so artistic, okay?
I think he's got a whole philosophy behind tattoos.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm sick of his
'cause
philosophy.
he went in with engine parts. Well, how did he come up with that one? He said he took like a lawnmower engine and this and that.
There's a
and-
guy who's sitting around the house way too long.
Yeah. At least now he's caddying, so he has something to do. No, D is like the most thought out guy when it comes to stuff like that. So I went to the expert. Like if I was going to get a tattoo, I'd want to go to a guy who had a really good tattoo, and I love D's tattoo.
We know what it is.
But D gets into this thing like I'm copying him. Then if I get like a tattoo similar to his,
Right.
so I don't want to. I don't know, man. There's some weird vibe going on there.
Well, he often feels that, now people say you look like Howard Stern, and he feels he created this whole thing.
Yeah, and it's like, you look like yourself.
He's of himself.
Yeah, it's like, D, spend more time on music. Don't worry about what I look like.
Go shave the side of your head.
Right.
I don't know. Ralph's sort of looking like D with that hair.
I don't know.
Maybe he copped that.
Maybe. He got it from somewhere. But I don't know. It's like D's weird with his tattoos. It's like I call him up and I go, hey, man, I really want to get this tattoo and I don't know what to get. I like traditional. I like hearts and ribbons and,
Hearts and ribbons.
Yeah, cool stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you got the heart going.
And you're going to have something written in it, right?
Yeah, like I had this little phrase that I was going to put in.
Did you tell us the phrase?
No. What was the phrase? I even forgot, Ralph.
Something in discipline.
No, we got a different one.
There was anarchy.
No, but we got something else.
Yeah, I don't remember now. So long
See, you're not committed. You don't even remember your phrase.
It was like, I think it was Fred Sucks. But I don't know. It was something like that.
Jackie's.
I forget exactly what it was.
Didn't you say it was Latin?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. D gave me that idea. He said, put it in Latin and it'll look cool. It doesn't matter what the phrase is as long as it's in Latin. So I said, hey, thanks, man. I said, you got a lot of cool ideas. Why don't you come help me design this tattoo over at Marguerite's?
I gotta go.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, well, if you run into trouble, man, give me a call.
No, we said we're going over there. He's like, well, give me a call when you're going. We're going right now.
Yeah, right, yeah. Like he has something to do.
Got very busy.
I go, hey, I want to go over right now. And he's like,
Suddenly he's busy.
Yeah, so he's busy, I'm busy. I could have used the guy's help, man. I was going to him for tattoo help. I mean, it's a pretty important decision what you're going to put on your arm for the rest of your life.
A crisis.
Yeah.
I don't think he thinks of it that way. I think he thinks that's uncool. I think he just thinks he should slap something on.
Yeah. I'm going to get real drunk and put, like, boys are really super tight in Latin. Have it on my arm.
There you go.
Yeah. Signa one unum. Young boys are tight. But I don't know. So, I don't know. Dee's a little weird about it because it's like, I go, yeah, man, I like that one on your arm. You got, like, the ribbons and stuff. And he goes, yeah, okay, yeah. I go, yeah, I want something along those lines. You're into more traditional, right? I go, yeah. I'm going over there now. What do you think?
That's what you should get, then.
That's what you should get. I go, yeah, but, like, I don't know exactly, how to tell her what to do.
They didn't have any ribbons or hearts that you liked in a book or anything?
No.
Actually, have to take D and throw him in the car.
Yeah, I know.
Kidnap him. Make him help you.
Yeah. If D was a decent guy, he'd design something for me. But he's too busy, I guess. He's too busy. He's got a lot of things going on.
Widowmaker.
Yeah. He's too busy to help me.
Boy, oh boy. It's not supposed to be that big a deal.
Yeah, well, evidently with me it is. Everything's a big deal.
I don't think you want a tattoo.
I
Because
do.
you'll be miserable. You can't get rid of it, Howard.
I don't want to get rid of it, damn it.
You can't get rid of it. It won't be like your black hair where you get rid of it in a day.
You know what it is. You know that you want one, but you can't decide.
Right.
And then once you figure out what you finally want, then the next one that you get, like for me, all these thoughts start coming to your mind, like, whoa, that would make a great tattoo. This would be a great tattoo. But the first one, you just got to, like, that you want it, and then...
I want it, but, I should know what I want.
Well, that's... I knew, like, I wanted a tattoo, like Real said, for a couple of years, but I didn't know what I wanted. And then all of a sudden, one day, it just hit me. I said, a steer skull would be a great tattoo. And I went and I got it,
I don't know what hit you, man, but you should have kept thinking about it.
A train hit him.
Yeah. See, like, D has a horse's head kind of thing, like kind of like that deer skull, and it looks kind of cool, too.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's like the guy won't help me out.
How can he help you?
I thought you should do some kind of skull thing because you got all those bones and stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't want like something that like looks like I don't want a face on my arm.
Right, like a painting.
Like you see that basketball player with his, that guy who has a picture of himself on his arm.
Who's that? That
Is
guy
that
with
Rodman?
blonde hair?
Not Rodman.
No.
This guy but actually it turns out it's his father, but it looks exactly like him. He's this black guy on Orlando. Uh-huh. And he's got, I forget his name. And he's got how could you guys miss that? Do you guys watch basketball?
No.
Oh. In the game, the guy's got on his arm. He's got a picture of
I
himself.
haven't watched them that much.
But he claims it's his father. He goes, "That ain't me. That's my father. I want people to know my father died, and he plays right along with me on my arm." So I was like,
"Well, get your dead face on your."
It looks like a.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
And then in Latin, you can put, "I told you not to be stupid."
You moron.
On this black guy, it looks like a police sketch.
Looks like a composite drawing.
It looks like a composite drawing, and it's a real bad drawing.
Does it have numbers underneath it?
Yeah. So if you want to go to the tattoo place, man, let's just go and do it and screw D.
That's the only way I'm going to do it, if I just go and just...
Yeah, but I don't know what you're going to get.
I don't know.
You still have to sit down and tell her to do something. And you don't even know what to tell her, you douche.
Oh, boy.
I have a good idea.
What is it?
I said I'm in red, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be this.
The X?
Yeah, but a little bigger.
It looks like a wart. Dude, what do you dude, that's a cartoon, the X-Men.
Yeah, but it's just a symbol.
And when people ask you what it is, they're going to go, "Oh, it's the X-Men cartoon." You're going to be a total goof.
Or I could get a
Why don't you put Bozo the Clown on your arm?
Isn't that just as bad as a Superman thing? It's a symbol.
No, I don't think.
Why don't you write douche on your arm?
in Latin?
In Latin. It's douches.
Douche.
No, seriously, man.
Doucheball.
You just can't get a...
I know I'm going to get something in red, and it's going to be some kind of symbol. Like, did you ever see that symbol for...
like a pentagram or something?
A biohazard, in the hospital. You see all those, like, lines, and it's...
See, you don't know what you want.
What?
What is it?
The guy's name on Orlando is Dennis Scott.
Yeah, Dennis Scott. That's the guy. He's got a tattoo of his dad on his arm. It looks just like him, and it's like, God, what an ego on this guy. He's got a picture of himself on his arm.
He doesn't want to forget what he looks like.
Yeah. And it's this head on his arm. It looks like there's another guy on his body. It looks like he's Siamese twins. Because that's my father. My dad's right with me. It's like, oh, man.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep slapping this on every couple of weeks.
Yeah, why don't you just...
Yeah.
I think you two would be better off with the fake tattoos.
Yeah, maybe you're right. See if you can get some of those cool Batman tattoos.
I got some, man.
Do you? Hey, come on, do me up, will you? I need a whole sleeve.
He needs another fix.
Yeah, no, forget it. I don't want any more ink, man. Not right now. I don't want a whole sleeve.
Can't take it.